There we go. Happy Friday. It is Friday. It's June 5th, episode 6, and the week with the Geeks. It's 2 p.m. It's that fun time of the week where we're winding down and we give you 10 to 15 minutes to ask those IT questions you've been having that you would like answered. So I was actually trying to get this shared on Facebook, but Facebook's been having some weird issues with business pages the past couple of days. Uh, gotta love. We rely on technology, and when it doesn't come up, there it goes. I'm sharing this out now. All right. So please, if you're here, we are here to answer your questions. So I'm asking you, put in the comments either on YouTube or Facebook. Let's go. Start rapid firing me. Give me some questions as I get this shared out. And I do have some planned content talks we could have, but I'd rather that again, this is about you. I am really here to answer your questions. So if you're watching and you want to get this in the comments, please let's go ahead. Yeah, I'll get this shared out. Okay, get this out. Anything? Or are we going to go get my predetermined content? We might be, which is fine. I can't find my co-host, Christina. All right, share into just two more groups. Sorry about this. Normally, I plan to get this out ahead of time, but we ran into Facebook being a little slow today, so I apologize. But let's do this. All right. Since we don't have any questions yet, thanks, Alexa. Let's go. Let's play some video I wanted to play. So this is a really good video. So we're gonna take it's about 3 minutes long. We're gonna watch this video. This is a business continuity 101 explainer. So we did a webinar yesterday. We did a good a webinar yesterday, business continuity, how to protect your business. So I thought this would be a good video. I did get a question that popped up, so let's take a look at this. Hello, Anthony. Good afternoon. So, what is a good spamware for your phone? So that goes a little outside. With phones, it's a weird situation, right? I utilize Android. I do not have a specific spam program for my phone. When it comes to your phone, it's almost more about practicing good policy, not just downloading apps. We like to believe that the apps that are on the App Store, be it Google Apps or Apple iTunes Store or Google Play. You like to believe they're rid of spam. They don't have spam. That's not the case. They do a good job, but things sneak through. So it's just good to practice. Don't download every free game you see on Facebook that an advertisement for it. Try to download apps that are legitimate, that have very good ratings. I don't use a spam program on my phone, and I don't even know if they have antivirus type spam programs for iPhones. I do know for Android, there's companies that make things, but the Google OS, Android OS has a ton of things built in the newer OSs to protect you if things are, kind of being spam. So I don't have anything additional. Um, and then so if you have any follow-ups to that, Anthony, please shoot it through. Todd's asking, where can I store my password? So this question goes into multi-part. If you're talking about where can I store my password for an individual, not a business, a good free solution that we recommend is called KeyPass. And let me just get the password, the website, so I could put up for everybody. So yeah, if this is for your personal home, not for your business, KeyPass is a great free solution, highly encrypted. It's the tool that I used before I had the business when I didn't have business content. Now that completely changes when you go into a business environment. In a business environment, KeyPass is definitely not enough. KeyPass is, like I said, personal, great. Business, you need to go with a password management tool. A password management tool gives you the ability to store passwords in a way that could be properly shared with your employees. There's permissions based on your employees' levels. They don't have to view the password. They have plugins that plug those passwords into websites for them. If you let employee go, you run an offboarding report and it tells you which passwords they may have had access to, so you know which ones to change. So we offer that. That is a solution we offer. We call it the Techie Geek sites, and we offer that. If that's something you're interested in learning more, reach out to us. And that is something that we provide with our gold plans on managed services. That is something that our clients get with us. So passwords, so what characters should I include in my passwords? With passwords, it's more about using a password tool and then being able to have it generate random passwords that are 20 characters long that you don't have to remember. So when you have a true password tool, the whole goal is you're not remembering passwords, you're using a tool. So your passwords could be 25, 35 characters with completely random numbers, symbols, and that's how you should be doing that. It shouldn't be a name, birthdays. It should be unique because you're using a password management tool. Um, yeah, the more complex and the longer the passwords, it's that much harder for a computer hacker to hack through. Um, how long will it take to crack my password? I'm bringing up a website to give you an example of what I mean by that. Okay, let's try that. Bring this up. So we are not going to actually use my passwords for this example, but just to give you an idea. So if you went in and I type a password here. So let's say my password was password 123. Your password pack. No, this website's not as good. Where is the one? Try this one because that was clearly wrong. Password 123. There we go. That'll take instant. That's like one of the first things when a hacker is trying to crack passwords. There's a set of passwords that they know that are used, right? Password 123 is the most common password in the US. That's instantly going to be is cracked. So let's say I took password and rather than be password 123, I put ampersand SW0RD exclamation. So I added a little complexity to it as opposed to adding. Still, that'll take 0 seconds. Okay, great. Now let's do something more complex. I really love the universe, and my favorite fifth planet is what is the fifth planet? I don't remember. Jupiter? Let's just say Jupiter. There we go. And I paste that in. That'll take a computer 1 billion years. So a password doesn't have to overly be complex in terms of symbols. It could just be phrases. That's very hard with a single number. My favorite restaurant is Joe and Pat's. Say that. 14 centuries it would take a computer to crack that. So just by doing phrases, you could use that for a password and it makes it that much longer, but it makes it that much harder for a computer to crack that. Like we spoke about yesterday, two-factor authentication should be on everyone's mind. It should be that's the way to protect it. Even if you have my password, you can't get into it. And that's the key to being successful, is you don't want people to be able to, even if I want to be able to give you my password live here and not have to worry about you getting on my account. That's how our accounts are protected. Two-factor is very easy to implement and should be implemented everywhere that's important. Financial, any type of line of business app, anywhere where you're storing clients' personal data, everything should be protected with two-factor. That's why complex passwords are important. So let's get back in here. Let's continue through these questions. So does Techie Geek offer evaluation of current safety status at home or work or both? So Techie Geek does provide, security assessments for businesses. So if now that businesses are distributed with offices and remote employees at homes, we can incorporate those, but we don't just provide security assessments for a personal house that it's not incorporated to a business. We do business IT. Okay. And Todd always likes to ask a lot of questions, which I appreciate. Uh, does a company like yours offer both? Storage, hard storage, and cloud storage. Does a company like yours offer both? How does it work? Absolutely. We provide cloud storage to our clients who need the ability to share documents, similar to a Dropbox, but more secure, backed by business continuity as well, protecting it. That is something we absolutely offer. Anyone interested in that just has to reach out to us, and we could go over the plans based on the number of users, storage they need, and what they're and we learn about their requirements to make sure they're being fit into the right solution. There's not a one size fits all in this. IT is basically working with a client and finding the right fit. Do you provide continuity so employees can retrieve important data, software application at home? Absolutely. We work with businesses, especially during the beginning of COVID, to get businesses and get their employees remote. We work with new, businesses to help them to go from on-premise environment to cloud-based environments to get more, cloud-friendly and the ability to really be on the run. So that is something absolutely we work with, and we do consultations for that to provide quotes. Um, have you ever worked with actual hackers in order to educate yourself on their current practices? Are there good hackers who try and help defend John Doe and Sue Jane person and their business owner? So personally, me, I haven't like sat down with a good hacker. I do watch a lot of training videos through the IT industry. Um, so a lot of we're continuously training. So even though I'm personally not working with them, yes, we are watching trends. We are very big into the IT community, watching security trends. Going through training with vendors who are utilizing hackers. I haven't personally hired them, but we are using them, and that's how you continue to learn. Looks like my co-host came on. Looks like she may be outside. And we've lost her. There you are. And she's out. All right. So yeah. So John Doe, and we actually have on our YouTube page and on Facebook a video of Kevin Mitnick, who is a hacker who went good and now works for a number of providers, and he created a ransom cloud to show that Office 365 is vulnerable and needs to be protected. And it's like a 9-minute video on our YouTube, Facebook. If you get some time, take a look at it. And it's a great demo. And that's something provided by a hacker who went good to show exploits and how to protect it. And that's what we do. We learn from them and make sure to protect you. Uh, did we see a peak in hacker activity during the heart of the national quarantine? Of course you did. There was a lot of people home, and Hackers Don't Quarantine was the name of our webinar yesterday. If you missed that webinar, it is on Facebook currently. We're also going to be re-releasing it on YouTube as a premiere next week, and we'll do some watch parties so we can answer more questions live. But absolutely, Todd, hackers and scammers take advantage whenever they can. That's what they do. And I go over that in the webinar. It's an hour long. Please, if you want to see the recording of the webinar, download it's webinar.techgeek.com. And again, it's on Facebook. It's also going to be on YouTube next week. So watch for the announcements. But it's a great hour long segment. I had also Mike De Palma from Dago on that event with us, and he went into work from home security policies, business continuity, and we spoke about security. And really, it will definitely help to answer those questions. And thank you it was a great webinar. Highly recommend. Thank you. I forgot to do not disturb on my phone. So in ending, great questions. You know what? I'm going to take 2 minutes. Let me bring my screen back up. Let's watch this one video together. I think this is a good 3-minute overview video of business continuity.
Your business is at risk every day. Simple daily backups are no longer enough to ensure your business can keep running in the event of ransomware attacks, natural disasters, equipment failure, and human error. If disaster strikes, how will you ensure that your technology has enough flexibility, redundancy, and resilience to protect your data while remaining simple to set up, use, and recover? Introducing Datto Cirrus, the first all-in-one total data protection solution built to efficiently prevent data loss and minimize downtime. Back up and restore critical business data. Keep your business running during a disaster, locally or from the Datto cloud. Protect against ransomware threats before they impact your business. When disaster strikes your business, there is no time to waste. Waiting on outdated and unreliable technology to restore backups can significantly impact your business. With instant virtualization, your business can restore within seconds from their local device or using Datto's powerful cloud. While a complete image of your system runs through a virtual machine, regular backups continue. And if you lose the entire source machine, Cirrus also provides the option for bare metal restore into new hardware or a virtual destination. Detect ransomware threats before they happen. Cirrus monitors and targets specific patterns of ransomware within a single backup, notifies you, and helps you get back to business without paying ransom. Choosing from a family of physical, virtual, and software appliances, as well as a variety of storage options, you can craft a unique data protection solution tailored to your business. Cirrus supports a wide array of operating systems, including Windows, Mac, and Linux, and protects and restores to both physical machines and virtual environments, giving you the option to restore no matter where your business data lives. Companies can't count on unreliable, outdated backup methods that take too long to restore files and have a high risk of losing data to corruption. Cirrus uses inverse chain technology and advanced backup verification to give you 100% confidence in your backups by validating and protecting your data. With backups scheduled as often as every 5 minutes, your backup is tested, scanned for ransomware, stored locally, and replicated to Datto's globally distributed data centers. With Datto Infinite Cloud Retention, you can store your data for as long as your business requires. Datto gives you the power to protect critical data and keep your business running during a disaster, all in a single solution supported by a world-class 24/7 365 tech support crew. With Cirrus, you can rest easy, knowing your data is protected and your business can run anywhere.
All right. So thank you for watching that. But yeah, we have, let me pause that. We have tons of content on our Facebook and YouTube, and we're trying to constantly create more content. But business continuity solutions are the most important thing to your business because that is what you fall back in when disaster strikes. Any IT provider, I want to set this straight for everyone. Any IT provider that ever tells you they could guarantee you will never be hit if you work with them, you'll never be breached, you'll never have another hack, you'll never find all the ransomware, they're lying to you. There's no way for anyone to ever guarantee that. Our job is to take your risk and minimize that risk all the way down. And that's what a true managed service provider does. However, the biggest piece that's in there is that business continuity plan, because if something was to happen, that's what's going to get your business back up and running with minimal recovery data loss, which is what's known as a recovery point objective, and as quickly as possible, known as the recovery time objective, RTO and RPO. Those are numbers you see. And hopefully one episode will get into those numbers in more detail. But again, we went past the 15 minutes. We are here as businesses begin to open and you're planning now and you want to prepare your business. Maybe you weren't properly prepared for the beginning of COVID and you want to prepare, God forbid, there is a second wave. Now is no better time to prepare, to look in the security of your business, the infrastructure, and to make any improvements. So we are here for you. We are beginning to book consultations. They are free consultations initially to discuss your thoughts and talk about your needs. So please, you can book those with us. You reach out to us on our website. If you want to learn more about us, it's a really great learnmore.techiegeek.com. Let me just throw that up for you. Learnmore.techiegeek.com. If you sign up for that, you'll get weekly videos from us on learning more, not only about us, but business tips on how to protect your business and the 12 steps to protect your business from ransomware. So it's definitely something I would recommend you sign up for. And I thank you for joining us on this episode of End the Week with the Geeks. And I look forward to seeing you all here next week, Friday, 2 p.m., and I may even be broadcasting from our office.